Hello, I'm Julian Roche. I'm the Chief Economist of Cavendish Maxwell Chartered Surveyors. I'm also a great Formula One fan, so it was a really exciting prospect to look at the idea of the relationship between Formula One and the economy as a whole in the region, and also the real estate implications. Formula One, though it's fantastic to watch, and I've been a fan for a long time, is certainly an expensive business. Something in the region of $500 million was spent to create the Yas Island track, for example, and similar sums of money are going to be spent in Saudi Arabia, and of course have also been spent in Bahrain. Countries don't take these decisions lightly. They think about the economic implications. As an economist, I'm fascinated by the relationship between how much gets spent and what the revenues and returns actually are. We know there are a lot of tourists who come to Formula One Grand Prix. Hundreds of thousands, and they spend a lot locally. Obviously, hotel occupancy goes up, and that's great news for hotels, and also they spend more widely in the economy, so the multiplier effect is very real. In fact, we think, though, that there are some wider implications so far as real estate is concerned. We've crunched the numbers. I've written about it in the paper, which you can see on the Cavendish Maxwell website. And we've determined that there are some very real valuation impacts, not just for hotels, but also increasingly for residential property. Everyone knows, of course, about the success that Singapore and before Singapore, Monaco have had with their street bases and the way that residential values in that area have increased. We've also seen some pretty significant valuation implications in Abu Dhabi. Bahrain taking a slightly different approach and having a more widespread impact throughout the economy. But you can certainly see those valuation impacts, and I think more important perhaps than any of those things in the short term is the implications of the branding and the way that Formula One is going to become very much part of the way that we go about thinking and considering real estate in those localities. We'll all be really interested to see how the Jeddah street circuit works out, and I'm certainly looking forward to going there too once we get the possibility of doing so. There's certainly an implication for Formula One, and we can see the economic impacts, and they're very real. But I think that in the future, we're likely to see significant valuation impacts too from wider motorsport activities. Formula E and the Dakar Rally are two examples that the Saudi Arabian government have already been thinking about. Far-sighted governments recognise that opportunities to increase the branding and significance of a co-brand with events is very much a way to bring real estate into the ambit of the broader tourism strategies of their economies. Formula One is an excellent example of doing so, and it's good to see that the numbers now actually back up that efficiently run, properly organised and well thought out strategies that integrate hotel development, residential and Formula One can really bring significant benefits to economies. Have a look at the paper, see what you think, see if you agree with me that the future for Formula One is very good in the region. Thanks.